everybody, and welcome to another week of Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dre Lett. Thank you for joining me for another fun-filled week where we inform, inspire, and motivate. We get you going during these tough times and beyond. So come on in the room and have a virtual seat so we can let's talk. You guys, you can view my show every week live on Facebook on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also view all the pre-recording shows there as well. And if you guys ever want to be a part of my live virtual studio audience, you can tune in on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can chime in, ask questions, and comment, and things of that nature. You can also purchase my books on Amazon by typing in my penmanship name, which is Dre, D-R-E, space L-E-T-T, or you can go to my website at dtlproduct.net, and there you can purchase them as well. So thank you for your support, and thank you for joining me for another week. So, you guys, this is what I call Mental Health Spring Cleaning Friday. Yes, indeed. We have life coach and author Elise Green. She's going to be here shortly to talk about mental health and how to spring clean those cobwebs out of your mind, get your mind right for the warm weather that's coming up. We also have Let's Talk Hollywood segment with Donald Lett coming up soon. Super excited to have that. Yes, indeed. So, you guys, I normally like to acknowledge my Let's Talk fam. So, I just want to give a big shout out to all of them that are tuning in and where they are tuning in from. Please make sure you put in the comment section where you're watching from. And if you're watching this after you're watching it previously recorded, make sure you give me a shout out there. I always go back and look at the comments and look at where you're viewing from. So, appreciate you guys. So, I want to share a real quick hot topic with you guys. Um, I've been watching the show. It's called, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue tied here, you guys. The name of the show is called The First Lady. It's on Showtime. It's a series, right? And it is wonderful. I love it. So let me tell you guys about it. Despite all the controversy that you've been hearing about Viola Davis portraying Michelle Obama, I think she's doing an amazing job. Actor O.T. Fagbinell, he portrays President Obama, and boy, has he nailed it. His mannerisms and the way he speaks is on point. I love the amazing stories of Betty Ford and Eleanor Roosevelt as well. I'm a big history buff. And so this series is really good because it gives you details about the first ladies that in some cases were never revealed. So I love it. It's so good. So when they say behind every great man is a great woman, best believe I believe that's true. Oh my goodness. So you guys make sure you check out the series The First Lady. I think it's really, really good. One of the things tidbits that I saw was that Michelle never wanted President Barack Obama to run for president. She just didn't, because she knew that of the things that came along with it, the strain on the family and the relationship. But eventually she totally supported it, and as you know, history was made. So you guys check it out. It's really, really good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see a message from our sponsors. But before I cut to our sponsors, what I want to share with you, I'm not going to give a whole lot away, but there's some big things coming down the pipeline for Let's Talk. I'm super excited. I'm going to take my Let's Talk fam with me, those that have been with me since day one. I'm going to take my sponsors with me. It's something going to be bigger and better on a larger platform. I can't get into any of the schematics, but it's coming. So if you want to be a sponsor, make sure you jump on the bandwagon now, because once it's sealed, it's sealed. So with that being said, I'm going to share a message from our sponsors. So you guys take a listen.
My name is Attorney Angel White, and I am the founding partner with the Law Office of Angel S. White. Our office specializes in estate planning. We encourage all of our clients to have a comprehensive estate plan, which consists of a will, a power of attorney, and a healthcare directive. A will is simply a document that says where you want your belongings to go in the event that you pass, who you want to have the items that you have worked hard for. A power of attorney, on the other hand, is a document that states in the event that I become incapacitated for some reason, like dementia or find yourself in a coma. This allows someone to step into your shoes to take care of the business of your life while you are incapacitated. They are also required to account for the things that they have done while you are incapacitated, so when you come to, you can know what happened in your life with respect to your property or your money. Lastly, we encourage every client of ours to have a healthcare directive. This is a very different document. This document says, in the event that I am in the hospital, I want to be able to speak to the doctors from this document if I am unable to speak for myself. This says, doctors, this is what I want. Whether you want to do not resuscitate or whether you want the doctor to know, doctor, give me everything you got to save my life. It also comes into play and allows you to speak post-mortem. It allows you to be, this is your last chance to be able to say, this is what I want to happen to my body, where I want my remains interned, how I want my ashes to be scattered or stored. These are very important documents and allows you to speak your life through this comprehensive estate plan. Again, if you or someone in your family finds yourself in need, either through the probate process or wanting to create an estate plan, please visit our website at www.aswhitelaw.com. That's www.aswhitelaw.com, or feel free to call me at 770-880-3139. Here at the Law Office of A.S. White, we lawyer with love, and we will meet you or your family with a loving disposition. I look forward to hearing from you.
My name is Herman Webbs. I'm a master herbalist, herbal practitioner. There's a difference. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't offer medical advice. I offer herbal healing advice. Okay, and as you can see, I offer a whole array of different herbs. Herbs are what helps the body to be healthy. Your body's made of minerals. Where do you get these minerals? From Mother Nature's herbs. Okay, and when you're diagnosed with high blood pressure, diabetes, you're not supposed to live with those diseases. You can reverse those things, because if you don't, if you try to manage it, it will get worse over time. Let Mother Nature reverse your disease. Give me a call, 770-714-9107. Let's have a conversation about getting you off of those meds. I don't take people off their medications, their doctors does. I just assist them in getting off.
All right, you guys, those were our sponsors. Super excited about that. And again, if you guys are interested in becoming a sponsor, reach out to us by going to dtlproduct.net and submit a contact us, and somebody from the team will get with you, or send us a message in Messenger or in the comment section. As I mentioned earlier, some things are in the works. I can't say a whole lot, but we're going on a larger platform. I'm super excited. I'm taking my Let's Talk fam with me and my sponsors. So if you want to jump in now, because soon the doors will be closed. So super excited. I can't talk about it. A lot of stuff going in a positive way. I'm super excited. All right, you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to show the Let's Talk Hollywood that is coming from Donald. Oh, but you know what? Before I do that, let me acknowledge my Let's Talk fam. They mean the world to me. They are here just about every Friday. They support me, and I truly love and appreciate them. So I always give them a shout out. Those that want to comment. I know some of you are watching, and if you're shy to say hello, that's fine. I appreciate your support from just watching. Okay, so of course, the number one person, hubby, my producer, he is watching from the man cave. Hey, Carla. Yes, she is a faithful viewer. Hey, sis, how are you? Mwah. And we've got my cousin from Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. She said, basically, she said, good Friday evening, everyone. We're blessed to be viewing and well. Hope you have great weather this weekend. It's already nice here in Las Vegas. Perfect temps for the NFL drafts. The city is all abuzz. Lots of it. Oh, my gosh. Yes, that's all you see on TV is the NFL draft. That's so exciting because oh my gosh, that's awesome. I know here in Atlanta, the weather as well is good as well. So you guys enjoy that. Definitely. Love you for your support. Mwah. Okay. Yes, Mommy in Love. She's always tuned in as well. Love you too. Mwah. Tuned in from Vegas. Hey, my baby girl is watching. Mwah. Love you, baby. Yes, indeed. Okay. Who else is tuning in? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh my goodness, my soror Sean. Mwah. Hey, soror, how are you? And let's see. Cousin Diana want to say something else too. Hot topic. I'll share with you guys. She said Lake Mead is at a third full. My goodness. The lake supplies Nevada, the lake supplies water to Nevada, Arizona, Utah, and California. Oh my gosh, conservation is key. Oh, I did see something about that on the news about how global warming and the lake is, oh wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yes, conservation is key, definitely, and recycling and all that good stuff. Oh wow. Yeah, we got to definitely pray about that because Lake Mead is huge, especially out there on the West Coast. So yes, indeed. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for checking in with me. I mean what I say. I'm taking y'all with me because y'all supported me for going into 2 years. So when we go bigger and higher, you guys are coming with me because y'all been there with me since day one. Love you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and share Let's Talk Hollywood from actor, comedian Donald Lett.
What's up? What's up? You know who this is. Dre Lett with the brand new Hollywood news. Oh yeah. So check this out, y'all. Johnny Depp is in court. Here we go. Here we go again. Johnny Depp's in court. And there's still some more drama with Jada on red tabletop. Oh yes, there is. There's a lot more stuff coming out about this little Will Smith, and Will Smith was spotted in India. Oh, we're gonna talk about all of this. Me and T.I. I know this is kind of a little bit older, but him getting booed at the Barclays Center. So we're gonna start off with Johnny Depp. All right. This is interesting. This is all coming out now. He's in court and everything, and people kind of making fun of it and doing all this kind of crazy stuff. I don't know. This is one of those weird cases. Like, okay, coming out with this now, like it seems like all our Hollywood elite performers are really like the whole function is coming down. Like it's like we're taking the actors that we enjoy watching And now everything is coming out, and I really hope that Johnny Depp isn't this dude that she's saying he is. But if he is, then he deserves to be in court, and he deserves whatever happens, with the judge and whatever happens with that, because I don't care if you're a celebrity or you work at Walmart or you work at Target or you work at the gas station. You must treat women right. Do you understand? We're not here unless a woman has gave birth to us. Women are the queen of the earth, and we need to treat them as such. That goes all to my fellas. I'm gonna do just a little side note. Fellas, start treating your women like queens. They're not objects. Forget what you look at on TikTok or Instagram. They're not just objects for our pleasing. They are queens of the earth, and we need to start treating them as such. That goes to all you fellas out there, okay? That aren't treating the women like they need to be treated. Okay, all right. I got that out of the way. I had to say that though. I had to say that. Okay. So, Jada's like ready to come out and speak about what happened at the Academy Awards. This has been going on for a long time. I really thought this whole thing would just be leveling off, but there's always another layer hitting it. Okay, so Jada, at this point we don't, we're trying to get past this. We you just sat there and watched Will get up on that stage and humiliate himself. Now I don't want you to go up there and say, "Well, stop," but you can at least say, baby, no. This is not the way you handle it. I don't want you to get in no trouble, there was two sides. She knows why he was going up there in the first place. So why wouldn't you just say, "Hey, baby, just don't do that, don't, I don't want you to get in trouble with there's millions of people watching, But yeah, she just watched him. We'll watch your step. Okay, there you go. There you go. Now make sure you use the right hand, not the left hand.
All right, that is Donald Lett, his take on Let's Talk Hollywood. So what do you guys think about when he talked about Johnny Depp and treating women right? Yes, I totally agree with him. Totally. So we hope you guys enjoyed that. We had some more people tune in while we were watching Let's Talk Hollywood. Hey, Tanya, my girl from the D from high school, she's watching. How are you, lady? Hope all is well up there in Michigan. Yes, indeed. So you guys, without further ado, I'm going to bring on my guest. She is not foreign to the show. She is our author and life coach, Elise Green. Yes, indeed. She is going to come on and talk about mental health, and let's get it together for some spring cleaning. So you guys, without further ado, please help me welcome to the virtual stage author and life coach, Elise Green. I'm getting tongue-tied tonight, you guys. Okay. Hey, lady, how are you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. My tongue has a mind of its own tonight, I'll tell you.
Girl, I'm telling you, look, we done got through the first quarter of the year and all kinds of shenanigans are taking place.
Ooh,
So
I know, right?
it's okay. Tongue tied is all right. The tongue is still working. So that's
Right.
a good thing.
Definitely. Oh my goodness. So I'm
Ah,
going to turn it over to you and let you speak your wisdom. Everybody is tuned in. They want to hear about this mental health, and I'm just going to give the floor over to you.
yes. Hello, everybody. It's so good to be back with you today. And yeah, I was like, what do we talk about in April? I was like, well, we've hit that um first quarter, and we're into the second quarter, and we have all kinds of stuff going on. Our students are having spring-itis. They don't want to study anymore. May is the spring dance or the prom, or getting ready for my mouth, getting ready for graduation, and all of that stuff that's going on, college students. And so there's a lot of stress that's taking place out there. And a lot of it has to do with our mental mindset, the things that we've taken from that first quarter of the year. Now, in the first quarter, first thing we did is New Year's resolutions. And, we're beating ourselves up for it because, we didn't do exactly what we said we are going to do. We got that gym membership and then we stopped going. We got those new shoes and we did not go walking. you know, we got this new regimen. I got this shake powder and my almond milk, and I'm going to no, we don't. So the thing is, we don't have to throw away the rest of the year because we stumbled in the first quarter. It's okay. So everybody breathe with me. It's okay. I have some tips for you that's going to help shift our mind and give us a little spring cleaning in the mindset area. Our mental health is very important. So the first thing I want us to do is forgive ourselves. Forgive yourself. It is what it is, okay? We did what we could and we got sidetracked. I'm talking to me. I am talking to me because there were things that I was going to be on top of, and then I just I stopped. So forgive ourselves. We can forgive ourselves. It's okay. Love us because the world is against us as it is. All the bad stuff, all the negative self-talk, all the negative talk, anything that's horrible or depressing. We got the war, we got division, we got all of this stuff going on. Uncertainty. It's okay. Forgive ourselves. We want to just kind of shake that stuff off a little bit. Just shake it off. So forgiveness. Love yourself. Say to yourself, I forgive myself for not completing whatever it is you didn't complete. It's okay. So forgiveness. Tanya says, I forgive myself a lot. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Forgive yourself a lot. It's all right. It's okay. So then the next thing we want to do is, now that we've forgiven ourselves, now we need to assess the situation. So let's assess the status. What was on our list? What did we put on our list or on our goals or what we were going to do this year? We came out gangbusters. What was it? Let's really look at it. Let's really analyze. Was it for us? Was it for comparison's sake? Were we competing with others? We have to be honest about it. Oh, Shana na over here got in shape and she got her a waist trainer and a this, that, and the other. Girl, I'm gonna get mine too. I'm gonna be up there with Shana na. Look, my IG pictures. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Assess what's on our list. Many times it's the external stuff that's coming in at us that is what drives us to make the goals that we make. So let's look inside and look at those goals that we made, and were they really for us? And if they're not, here's the opportunity to sweep that on out the door because it's not serving us. It's not serving you. Okay, so then after we assess the things that maybe don't serve us and we do have what's left, the things that we really truly do want to accomplish, let's look at what we did accomplish. Okay, so what did we do? Hey, if we started, that's a start. That's a win. It's better to start than not start at all.
Absolutely.
It's better to start because when you start again, when you rise up and start again, you're not going to start from square one. You're going to start from where you left off. And so when we look at what we completed, then we should celebrate that. Okay? So celebrate what we did get done. Okay, it's all right. Celebrate what we got done. Look, I started. I went out and bought my planner. I started using my planner. I was doing really good until that hiccup came. And sometimes the hiccups are the most emotional things that we're going through. And often we just want to crawl in the corner and rock. So, work with that. It's okay. Celebrate the fact that you started. Okay. Before I went to celebrate, I wanted to talk about the fact that we need to then look where we got off track, what took us off track. Because at that point, we can then begin to look at how do we put in some safeguards for where we got off track? Is this something that happens to us often? So this might be boundaries. Do we set our boundaries in place? You know, are we making time for ourselves? Are we calendaring ourselves? Are we making ourselves a priority? So just look at the things that got us off track. We got to know what our enemy is so we know how to combat him.
Mm.
So let's look at those things that got us off track. So then we said, celebrate the things that we accomplished or even half accomplished, the fact that we got started. So we're going to start where we left off. The next thing I want us to do is to evaluate the challenges. Okay. So we looked at what set us off. What can we do? So from the things that got us off track, name the challenges. Let's call them out. There's no ambiguous stuff out there. Let's call out what those challenges are. You know, I'm not a morning person, or I don't like walking in the cold in the morning, or, my body hurts in the morning. And so doing that vigorous exercise, I know I'm all about exercise right now. Doing that vigorous exercise in the morning is just not working for me. So maybe I need to do something that's a little less intensive, but something that is going to keep me on track. Maybe I should try yoga or stretching or Tai Chi or something that's going to slowly warm up my body to get me into that place where then, okay, now I'm ready to go take that walk. Or being proactive. Well, I always forget to eat breakfast because I want my coffee first. Well, start fixing things the night before. Set your table nice for yourself so that when you get up in the morning, there's a beautiful place for you to go and sit and have your breakfast. We all like great aesthetics. That's why we go to hotels and resorts. Okay. So be proactive. It's like, what can I do to make my morning better? I now have a coffee drip container. It's really so cool. I love it. And so I grind my beans and I fill that in the morning so that at night, so when I get up in the morning, my kettle is already filled. All I do is click the little lever and it heats up within a minute. And then I just pour my water over my coffee grinds and let it drip while I get myself ready for the day.
Love it.
So my coffee is dripping and getting ready, and I'm getting ready for the day. But just that little act of being proactive, I was like, it's keeping me on track. And so create a plan to overcome these challenges that are there. So, Dre,
Yes,
you got
ma'am.
any challenges that you have, you know, rooming around in your mindset right now? What has been a challenge for you that maybe you want to uh, step it up a little bit?
You know what? I will say, I'm so busy writing, producing the show, working, family, husband, all of that. I think I need to carve out more time for me and more just yes. And more date night time, right? So when I'm done with the show tonight, and those of you that are watching the previous record, I'm going to spend date night with my husband.
All right now, that's
So
what we do. All right there,
the time of that.
husband. It's coming. It's coming your way, husband. And you know what? Doing something like that is so healthy, not only mentally, but physically. The oxytocin that kicks in and the endorphins that kick in, it's healing to the body, and it's all the positive things that those two chemicals do to our body. It's healing and it keeps us moving forward. And he'll be tuned in for the next show because he'll be ready for date night on the next show. Just throwing it out there. Thank you for sharing with us.
It's all good.
I appreciate that. So after we evaluate our challenges and then create a plan to overcome them, then we need to be intentional in this next phase. Now that we know where we got off track and looked at how to overcome these challenges, it's time to be intentional about the meeting of these benchmarks and how we will do it. Now, here is where we put our steps in order. I'm giving you bullet points, but there are steps in this phase. So, how am I going to be intentional? Proactivity, as I spoke about when I set up my coffee drip for the night before for the morning. Um, your kids, get their clothes ready at night before they have to go to school. Let them help you pick them out and put it all together. Allow them to just be excited about the fact that now they can take on some of this responsibility. Okay.
Mhm.
Find carve out, be intentional. You are just as important as that meeting you have to take, going to pay that bill. Make some time for yourself so you can now have some clarity of mind, just breathing in and breathing out, or listening to that music or that chapter in that audiobook that you like, that you've been trying to get to. If I ever finish Think and Grow Rich, I will have done something. I keep starting over and over. It's like, no, just start where you are, Green. So I'm talking to myself. So put those steps in place. And you know what? Don't do it alone. We suffer in isolation. We suffer in isolation. We talk negatively about ourselves. As my goddaughter says, stop talking bad about my mama. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I will not talk about myself like that because you're gonna get me. So get an accountability partner or partners. What
Mhm.
I've started doing is I have Zoom co-work days on days that I really need to focus. So I get a couple of my girl entrepreneur friends together, set up Zoom. We talk about what each of us are going to work with, and then we do some co-working. Each person is working in their own individual space, but we are getting things done. And then we come back together and say, hey, how did that go? We can bounce things off of one another, but I'm not doing it alone. And I know in the COVID years, or are we post COVID? Are we still COVID? I don't know what we are. It takes away from us being in person. But I tell you, use the technology if you can. Use the technology because if you don't have to go somewhere and you can still get it done, it's all gravy. So let's create those steps to create realistic benchmarks. Remember, we got rid of the stuff that didn't serve us, and now we're going to use the things that are there for us, the things that we want to achieve. We still have so much of this year left to achieve things. So no negativity. No, I give up. No, none of that. Okay. And so then the next thing, after we are intentionally being intentional about the next phase, we want to set the timely benchmarks. So now it is time to use your calendar, your time management tools, your calendar, whether it's a journal book, desk calendar, your digital calendar, your wall calendar, your voice recorder, whatever it is. Now it is time to use that so that you can now put timing on the things that you want to get done and be realistic and give yourself grace. Stuff will happen. So you have to give yourself a little cushion. These hard deadlines that we give ourselves, which I did probably for the last 10 years, every January 1st, by June 16th, I'm going to be down to 165 pounds.
It's easier said than done. Yeah.
Tell me about it, especially when you get to receive these beautiful ages of 58, almost 59, and those fat cells don't want to let go of things. I'm just saying. So I have to give myself grace. So my goal is to be as physically fit as I possibly can by the time I reach my birth date each year. You see the difference?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
There's no word in there that has die in it. That's
Mm.
diet. So there's no negative connotation whatsoever. My goal is to be as physically fit as I possibly can by the time my birthday comes. And that's June 16th. I like venti soy chai lattes from Starbucks. I do like Amazon gift cards. So if you're thinking about treating a sister, just throwing it out there. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. So if we take these steps and look at the first letter of each of the steps that I've taken you through, It comes out to face it.
Mm.
So let's just face it. Okay, the first quarter's gone. So let's face it. Let's face these facts that we are not perfect. There will be stumbling blocks. The thing is, we can get up. Now, I'm going to talk about the Lord. So in the scriptures, it says, a righteous man can fall down 7 times and still get back up. It is better that you walk with someone that is in the yoke with you. So if you stumble, they can help you up and you can do likewise. So we can continue to move forward even after this first part of the year where we dropped the ball on some of the goals that we had set, whether you call them resolutions, intentions, or whatever you call them. The thing is reset. Honey, GPS, recalculating. Recalculating. Football teams do it when they go back and send their team back out. That's why they take a timeout and huddle. Okay, let's rethink this. There's something else we can do, and there's a different kind of play we can go, and there's another kind of strength that we can use, and use it. Use those resources. So let's face it. Forgive ourselves. Assess the status of our situation. Celebrate our wins. Evaluate the challenges that we have dealt with in the past so we can come up with a game plan on how to deal with them. Be intentional in this next phase of our planning and getting back on track. And we're starting where we left off. We don't have to go back to the beginning. And then set timely benchmarks as to how we're going to check in on ourselves and see where we are in the process. And then if there's a stumble, baby, you can always recalculate.
Mm-hmm.
Use your GPS. Recalculate. Use a GPS for more than Der Wiener Schnitzel. I'm just saying. I like Der Wiener Schnitzel. So just recalculate. It's okay. So those are the points that I want to give today to encourage us to remember that every spring there is dust and there is a time to clean. We get it emotionally, we get it mentally, and there is physically in our homes. So as we're doing the physical cleaning, we can do the emotional and the mental cleaning and reset that mindset, or set it if you never said it before. But spring clean, and there is no negativity in this. This just moves us forward.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so true, Elise. I mean, when you talk about readjust your goals, so you didn't accomplish this, but just readjust, recalibrate. Because sometimes in life, there's things that's going to happen that you just cannot control, and you got to just readjust. I love that. Oh my gosh, do you guys have any questions for her? A lot of people are chiming in and saying all kind of stuff, and definitely. I mean, it's so true. And like you said, don't beat yourself up. Don't, because stuff is gonna happen. Stuff is gonna happen.
It is. That's the thing. It's the environment we cannot control.
You're right.
We cannot control the external things. We can only control the internal things. And so when we can be at peace with ourselves and love on ourselves as we would love on a child that's stumbling, then we can move forward, because we love to watch our children grow and progress and overcome. And why can't we love on ourselves with the same vigor, with the same zest, with the same enthusiasm, deeply encouraging ourselves to move forward?
That's so true. Oh my gosh. Diane says I recalculate a bunch of times this quarter. I have too. I understand. I have.
Yeah, 2022 did not start out like we thought it was going to.
No, it wasn't. I mean, just think about if somebody said, okay, I'm going to save all this money and go to Europe. Well, guess what? The gas prices shut up, and maybe that person can save. Or maybe with all this craziness going on with Russia and the war, you can't go overseas. You don't feel safe.
Right.
So, I mean, you're right. You got to recalculate, do it. Just come up with a different goal altogether.
Yes. And there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I'm going to put a pin in this. This we thought was going to work right now, but all the pieces are not falling into place for this. And that's okay. We know what pieces to look for. So let's put a pin in this. But the thing that we have all the pieces for, or most of the pieces, and the other pieces are attainable, then let's go with this one. And it's okay.
Definitely. Definitely. I love it. And you talk about cleaning out, getting your mind reset. We're going into warmer temperatures.
Yes.
So, like you said earlier, you don't like to work out in the mornings. Well, now it's warmer. Now you can change that goal. Okay, I can go out later in the
Mhm.
afternoon because it's gonna be warmer. Somebody else said, Sean, she said that it's harder to focus on self, but we have to learn. That is so true. We put everyone in front of us, especially those that are caregivers. They have elderly parents or
Yes.
family members that you have to take care of. You have to just say, okay, I got to take some time out for me. That is so true. That is so true. And Diane says, good advice shared today by Elise. Yes, Miss Elise is her name. Miss Elise.
I answer to it all. Just don't call me late for dinner.
I love it. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. And this is the kind of stuff that you definitely need. And I just want to share this with you and the viewers. I know when you was on last, you talked about trailblazing women and you gave some example of women that they're doing things. Well, you challenged me. You put some feet under my fire. And I can't really get into too much deep detail, but there's some things in the pipeline to where I might be going on a larger platform. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. So you
Yes.
challenged me, and I love you to pieces for coming on Let's Talk and motivating everybody because hopefully there's so much smut and negativity out there. Let's have some shows that is positive and lifting each other up and encouraging each other. So I appreciate you so much for coming on. And you going with me, girl. Wherever I go, you going.
I am so excited for you. I'm riding on your coattail. I'm with you, Gibber. I'm pushing you. Go. Come on, I got you. But your carriage is going. Look. I gotta hold this wheel. Let's go. Let's go. But I am so proud of you, and I
Oh,
am so excited for you.
yes.
You
Nothing,
know,
nothing
you
is solid, but
juggle a
it's
lot.
coming.
You
Yes,
juggle a lot, but
it's
your
coming.
passions are your passions and your dreams are your dreams. And I'm so glad that you didn't give up on them. You recalculated, you took some risky, scary steps and realized you still a boss, girl. You still a boss. And live within that. Own it. Hold your head up. Straighten them shoulders out, as my dance teacher would say. The center is in the top. So, I am
Yeah.
super and I'm so excited, and I'm just gonna champion you as hard as I can
Oh,
because I knew from the very beginning there was greatness. There was greatness.
it's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming.
It'll be in the right time, in
Yes.
the right
When he
moment.
says so. That's right.
That's right. And the wind up under those wings will lift you to levels that the naysayers and the people who are in awe can realize that, if you put in the work, you change this mindset, you love on yourself, these
Yes.
things are available to you as well. I am inspired by you. I am recalculating myself right now. I'm redoing my webpage. I'm redoing some other things. I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I've got lots of irons in the fire. And so I'm trying to pull everything into place. If I could just say real quickly, Facebook, they banned me. Sorry, Facebook.
No.
So yes,
Oh,
but you know what? The beautiful lesson here is, and I knew this in marketing already, is you don't put all your eggs in one basket. And so what it is really causing me to do is diversify on
mhm,
what platforms that I build my empire on.
mhm.
And do I own my platform or access to my platform? And so it's really making me go back to my marketing roots and recalculate and recalibrate some things. And things are going to be better because I'm readdressing these things.
That's
So
it.
you excite me, and I'm excited for you. The women I talked about last month have excited and inspired me. And so I'm following in you amazing women's footsteps. Yes.
Oh, well, I'm pray that it just comes on through. I just got to be patient. Just be
Yes.
patient. But Miss Elise, tell everybody how they can reach out to you if they need some life coaching, if they need whatever they need. Your services are available. It's scrolling at the bottom, but please feel free to verbally tell everybody.
Just email me at dreamcastconsulting@gmail.com because I'm in the midst of updating all of my social platforms and all of that. So email me, put help me in the subject line, or let's talk in the subject line, I promise to get back to you. And your success, whoever you are, the dream that you have, the thing that you want to take forward, your success is so very important to me already. I will champion you. I will support you and help lift you up. I am there for you. I am already excited for you. So just contact me at dreamcastconsulting@gmail.com and we will get you started.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. So I just want to thank you so much for coming on Let's Talk. I'm looking forward to you coming on next month. You guys put in the comment section if there's a subject you would love for her to
Yes,
cover,
please talk to
or
me.
email her. Yes, definitely. So she comes on every month. She is amazing. So love you so much, girl. Love you, love you, love you.
Love
And they're,
you.
they're giving you claps and all that good stuff. So
Love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Rock
yes.
it, girl.
Okay.
We got
Talk with
this.
you soon. Mwah. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
You guys, she is amazing. Oh my gosh. As I was saying, it's so much stuff out there, and negativity, and we need some positivity. So I don't know when it's all going to go down, but there's some talks, and I'm super excited. I'm just going to stay faithful, continue to pray, and just keep working hard and just keep pushing forward. And you guys support me that watch the show. I love you guys to pieces. My husband is my number one supporter, and so we just gonna keep pushing it. My daughter, my friends, my skate family, my sorority sisters, the viewers, I love you all for supporting me so much. It means the world to me. So again, don't know when it's happening, but it's coming. It's coming. So as they would say, get ready, get ready, get ready, right? Thank you, Miss Elise, for coming on Let's Talk. We appreciate your motivation and all the things that you share with us. So appreciate you so much. So you guys, as we close out the show, this is something I saw on the Power of Positivity, and I was talking it over with my husband, who's one of the producers of the show. And I said to him, I said, what do you think I should talk about in the positive nugget as we close out the show? And so he said, talk about having faith in God and just staying steadfast. And so I saw this on the Power of Positivity, and it says, two things define us: our patience when we have nothing, and our attitude when we have everything. And as you guys know, when toughs are, the times are tough, still have faith, still pray, stay on your knees, don't give up. And when things are really, really great, still stay on your knees, still pray, and appreciate what God has done for you. And not only that, share with others. So in that, just keep God first in your life, no matter what, no matter what. So as I tell you guys, do one good thing for one person each day, and you can affect 365 lives. Make sure you be nice to someone. Make sure you open the door for someone. Pray for the people in Ukraine that are going through war, that are going through suffering, and just be good to each other, because as you sow a seed and you help someone else, it can come back twice fold. So you guys, if no one has not told you this week that they love you, know that I love you. You guys stay safe out there, and as always, I'll see you next week, and love you, and I'm out.